A new study has discovered that mushrooms can make you live longer. Hello guys, welcome to Weird Science Papers, where I explain scientific papers. A new exciting study has discovered that mushrooms can reverse the aging process. As the anti-aging industry continues to flourish, driven by hope and an abundance of supplements, its market revenue surpassed $500 million last year. Amid this surge, researchers at Emory University have made a groundbreaking discovery that could reshape the future of longevity science. A newly published study in Nature Partner Journals reveals that psilocin, a metabolite of psilocybin, the psychoactive component of psychedelic mushrooms, significantly extends the lifespan of human cells. The study found that psilocin increased the cellular lifespan of both human skin and lung cells by over 50%. These findings suggest that psilocybin, long explored for its mental health benefits, may have broad anti-aging effects at the cellular level. The research team also conducted the first long-term, in vivo study on the systemic effects of psilocybin in aged mice, specifically 19-month-old mice, which are comparable in age to 60 to 65-year-old humans. Mice were given a low initial dose of 5 mg of psilocybin, followed by monthly higher doses of 15 mg over a 10-month period. Compared to the control group, treated mice exhibited a 30% increase in survival, alongside physical markers of healthier aging, such as shinier fur, hair regrowth, and fewer white hairs. Most cells in the human body express serotonin receptors, and this study opens a new frontier in understanding how psilocybin might interact with systemic aging mechanisms, especially when introduced later in life, said Dr. Louise Hecker, senior author of the study and former associate professor at Emory University, where the research was initially funded. She is now an associate professor at Baylor College of Medicine. Traditionally, psilocybin has been studied primarily for its potential to treat depression, anxiety, and PTSD. However, this research expands the scope of its impact, demonstrating its influence on multiple hallmarks of aging, including reduction of oxidative stress, enhancement of DNA repair mechanisms, and preservation of telomere length. Telomeres, which cap and protect the ends of chromosomes, play a critical role in cellular aging and are closely linked to the onset of chronic conditions such as cancer, neurodegeneration, and cardiovascular disease. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living better, said Dr. Ali John Zarrabi, co-investigator and director of psychedelic research at Emory University's Department of Psychiatry. These mice weren't just extending their lifespan, they were aging more gracefully. Zarrabi, also a palliative care physician-scientist, underscored the significance of these findings. One of my greatest concerns is prolonging life at the expense of dignity and function. But in this study, psilocybin-treated mice showed improvements in physical health and resilience, even when treatment began in advanced age. The study arrives at a time when the US is confronting troubling longevity statistics. A recent KFF report revealed that US life expectancy averages 78.4 years, significantly lower than the 82.5-year average of similarly wealthy nations. Even more striking, from 1980 to 2022, life expectancy in those countries increased by 7.9 years, while the US saw an increase of just 4.7 years. This research provides compelling preclinical evidence that psilocybin could support healthier aging, not only by extending lifespan, but by improving the quality of life in later years, Zarrabi said. He also emphasized the need to study psilocybin's impact in older human populations, citing the tight interconnection between physical and mental well-being. Emory University is already deeply involved in Phase 2 and 3 clinical trials of psilocybin-assisted therapy for depression. These latest findings, according to Zarrabi, point to a broader therapeutic horizon. If psilocybin therapy is FDA approved for depression by 2027, I believe its systemic benefits, particularly its effects on aging, deserve equal attention. While psychedelic compounds like psilocybin have historically been associated with altered states of consciousness, this study underscores their potential as tools for physical health and longevity. As scientists continue to unravel the biological mechanisms behind aging, psilocybin may emerge not just as a therapeutic for the mind, but as a transformative agent for the entire body.